The real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com. Let's take a look and see don't forget that that's a great service that we're offering to you, rsrmoney.com. Love it because you can find out, monitor your credit score, not your FICO score, your assets, bank statements, real estate values, and you can also search for any properties available for sale. Not about 97% of them across the country are right on there. Invest in yourself by owning a home. Are you wondering if it makes sense to buy a home right now? While today's mortgage rates might seem a bit intimidating, here are two compelling reasons why it still may be a good time to become a homeowner. Home values appreciate over time. There's been a lot of confusion around what's happened with home prices over the past 2 years. While they did dip ever so slightly in late 2022, this year they've been appreciating at a more normal pace, which is good news for the housing market. And while looking at price movement over just a year or two can make you worry prices are usually this unpredictable, history shows in the long run home values rise. If you're watching us on RonSiegelRadio.tv, any of our socials, the ABC News and Talk AM 1490 video feed, you're seeing a chart. Price appreciation over the last 60 years. That's a nice looking chart if you own real estate. Using data from the Federal Reserve over the past 60 years, you can see the overall trend is home prices have climbed quite steadily. Sure, there was an exception around the housing crash of 2008 that caused prices to break the usual trend for a time, but overall, home values have been consistently on the rise. Increasing home values is one great reason why buying may make more sense than renting. As prices rise and as you pay down your mortgage, you build equity. Over time, that growing equity gives your net worth a boost. Rent keeps going up through the years. Another reason you may want to consider buying a home instead of renting is the never-ending rent hike. If you've ever felt the pinch of rent increasing year after year, you're not alone. That's because rents have climbed steadily over the past 6 decades. Take a look at that chart for the last 60 years. Oof. Just remember, rent goes up. Most cases, mortgages either stay the same or you can restructure and go down. By buying a home, you can lock in your monthly housing costs and bid farewell to those pesky rent hikes. That stability is a game changer. In the end, it all boils down to this. Your housing payments are an investment, and you've got a choice to make. Do you want to invest in yourself or your landlord? By becoming a homeowner, you're investing in your own future. When you rent, that's money you never get back when you factor in home values consistently rising, plus the opportunity to get relief from never-ending rent hikes. Home ownership can be a path to financial security, as Dr. Jessica Lotz, Deputy Chief Economist and VP of Research at the National Association of Realtors, states, quote, if a home buyer is financially stable, able to manage monthly mortgage costs, and can handle the associated household maintenance expenses, then it makes sense to purchase a home, unquote. Bottom line, when it comes down to it, buying a home offers more benefits than renting, even when mortgage rates are high. If you want to avoid increasing rents and take advantage of long-term home price appreciation, give me a call to go over options. That is the real-time real estate segment, again, brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com.